Welcome back. Today's video is about the untapped power of eye contact. Now, this is something I used to teach a whole lot in my courses because it's such a valuable, powerful tool to teach someone, and it's really hard to learn it if you don't have an environment that's perfect for it. I do now. I have started to integrate this back into my courses again, and it's a little bit more powerful to do this in person, but for now I'm just going to do this over video and hopefully you can practice it on your own. So there's something called the eye contact game. The eye contact game is the concept that essentially plays on the concept that if you can hold eye contact with someone, even though you're feeling kind of crazy inside and kind of nervous, that once you begin to feel comfortable with that idea of holding eye contact, you will be able to project your emotions outward and other people will be able to feel your presence through your eye contact. This is a very powerful concept, and it does work extremely, extremely well. Holding eye contact in a non-sort of aggressive or powerful manner is one of the most beneficial and really one of the most powerful things that you can learn how to do. There are two things that are very important for this. One is that you know, and this is important to know, that whatever it is that you're thinking, when you make eye contact, it will be projected to this person. And not just thinking, but what you are feeling specifically. If you're feeling nervous and you're trying to hide it, then guess what? When you look at them in the eyes, they will see, I'm feeling nervous and I'm trying to hide it. That's what they'll see on your eyes. People say that the eyes are the window to the soul. I don't really know what that means really, but I do know that your eyes will tell no lies. That is absolutely true. So if you can read someone's eyes, and everyone does this naturally, you can get what they feel. Now this is important because when you make eye contact, it's one of the most powerful things that you can do. And other people are reading your emotions through your eyes. And so you have to be able to feel comfortable making eye contact knowing that they are reading your emotions at that moment anyway. So here's what I want you to do. The eye contact game is the idea that, or is a game rather, that allows you to have a reason for forcing eye contact. I'm not sure if I actually went over a minute ago the second reason, so I should probably do that now. The first thing that you should know about eye contact is that you project your emotions. The second thing you need to know about eye contact is that it is one of the highest rated qualities of a confident man that women find attractive. So, with these two qualities combined, I'd say that it's one of the most important things you will learn how to do. Now, the hard part about this is being able to keep it because we want to look away. We always want to turn our heads. We always want to get out of that situation because we don't want people to read our minds. It's scary. If someone could look at our eyes and they can see what we're feeling, we feel like, well, now we're vulnerable. I want you to embrace that vulnerability because a person who is a total badass with women, a guy who's a badass with women, is not invulnerable. They're very vulnerable as a man. The difference, not the problem, is the difference is that they are okay being vulnerable. They're okay being open in that space. They know they're vulnerable to attack. Now, the interesting thing about being vulnerable to attack is that people do not fuck with you when you're vulnerable to attack. If you look at someone in the eyes and you're experiencing whatever emotions you experience, people find that extremely intimidating if they're thinking about attacking you. If they're not thinking about attacking you, people find that very endearing and intriguing, and this is exactly what you want to create. So, from your perspective, what I think you should try to do is something called the eye contact game. And the eye contact game is something that I've studied and learned a while ago, that I practiced and went through myself, and I found it very, very helpful for me. And what I want you to do is I want you to walk down the street like you normally do when you're walking down the street. So after this, you're going to go somewhere at some point. You're going to meet eyes with somebody. And I want you, at some point when they look up and you guys meet eyes, I want you to hold that eye contact. I want you to hold that eye contact straight until they look away. If neither of you looks away, stop walking if you want to and just stare at them. Now this is important. If you're staring at them and you are feeling something scary, if you're thinking bad things, it comes across in your face. So for example, if I'm staring at you here and I'm making this face, it's very different than if I'm staring at you and I'm making this face. So the way that your face sort of falls into place, the way that it sort of projects your emotions, is by using all the muscles that you have around your eyes to be able to show someone the context for the eye contact. So what I suggest you do is I suggest you get used to thinking really positive things about somebody while you're looking at them. For example, the conversation we had earlier, the video a couple of videos back, where I taught you about complimenting people. If you're thinking about a very positive complimentary idea, a compliment that you want to give them, and you are thinking about that when you're making eye contact, this idea of total acceptance and total love or understanding will be projected out of your eye contact and into that other person. This does work. If someone does it to you, you can feel it. If someone is looking at you and judging you, you feel that too. And women are hypersensitive to this. So what I want you to do is I want you to practice controlling what goes through your head while you're making eye contact. In the beginning, it will be impossible. There's no big deal in the beginning if you look at somebody and you're scared and you're nervous and you want to look away, or even you do look away for a second, and then you look back again, you look down, you look back, you look up, you look back. That's okay, but the goal at the end of the day is to hold it for at least a count of 3, and a long count of 3. I mean 1, 2, 3. That's a long time to hold eye contact. After 3 seconds, you're good. Don't worry about it. You don't have to keep staring. But after 3 seconds, do that until you're comfortable. Keep doing the 3-second eye contact game until you're comfortable. And then move on to 5 seconds. And then eventually move on to where you can look at someone always until they look away first. Now this is a very manly and very powerful thing to do. And a lot of women will find this ability or quality in you extremely, extremely intriguing. And they will be drawn to you because of it. A lot of people teach these sexual eye contact techniques. They're all basically based on the same thing. They're based on the idea that when you look at somebody, whatever you're thinking is projected through your eyes, and women pick up on that subconsciously. So just use this concept, think something complimentary, something accepting, something caring or understanding. If you think anything else, it will come across and people will feel threatened or scared or intimidated by you, so make sure you control that. So try this out today and over the next few days. If you really dig it and you've done it a few times and you're starting to get used to it, continue on and add it as a tool in your tool belt again. And you should be able to use this whenever you go out to a bar, you see someone from across the room, and if you have this eye contact down, you will be able to look at them, think of something automatically that's positive, and they will be drawn into you, and they will come toward you and need to know who you are. This is one of the most amazing ways to create powerful, powerful intrigue in a woman that you meet that's random, that you don't know. It also has a lot of other qualities as well. You come across as extremely confident. You'll also come across like you know what the hell you're doing, always, if you make strong eye contact. If you look away a lot, then people feel like you're trying to hide something. They feel like you're being too emotional. They feel like maybe you're being flighty as well. So keep that in mind and try to go through your emotions as you're holding eye contact. It will get easier over time, and when you're still going through those emotions in the future, if say you're angry or you're scared or something, if you make eye contact while you're doing that, the problem goes away. It almost inevitably will fix itself once you make eye contact and project these thoughts and project your state to people. It also causes you to keep from lying to people, and it will also cause you to have a very consistent and congruent body language pattern with people, so that people feel like you are confident, you are true, you are real, and you're not trying to hide anything. So that's it for today. Try the eye contact game and tap into that sort of hidden power of eye contact. I'll see you in the next couple of days, and I want you to let me know how you do on this. If you do great on it, I want to hear. I want you to comment. So let me know. Talk to you soon.